The majority of people, from experience, don't seem to attack you when you're... The Acid Lab in GTA 5 Online is an incredible solo business, and it's an incredible passive business. But has it been fixed from its nerf literally last month? Because last month, they literally put it 2 times paid for the first time ever, completely broke it because they didn't realize their cap was too low, and then they had to nerf it in order to make it so people didn't lose all their bloody money. So have they fixed it, or have they just literally a month later given us a broken Acid Lab because they couldn't be bothered to fix it over the last month? So that's what we're here to find out today, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you're like, what are you talking about, man? I love the Acid Lab. How's it broken? We got 2 times pay and 2 times GTA money and RP this week on the Acid Lab. How is that not incredible? Well, let me just take you back to last month. Last month, there was a GTA 5 Online update where we had 2 times pay on the Acid Lab for the first time since it was conceived, since they created the Acid Lab. Because before that, it was always 1.5 times pay. Now, we were all very excited because why not? 2 times pay, that's incredible. But there was one small issue which ended up being a big issue. Let me show you. That small thing was this right here. It's hard caps. This is essentially what Rockstar put into place to stop like hackers and modders and people from doing exploits to get more money out of certain things. But to me and to a lot of other people, this kind of didn't make sense because if you look at things like the special cargo there, the hard cap is 96 million. And we all know the most you can make from like one sale of special cargo is just shy of 8 million. Even with a full lobby and all the bonuses and double money, triple money, all of that, you're not going to make anywhere close to 96 million. But if you look down, as you can see right there, I can't see it, where the Acid Lab, right in the middle, it's 1,005,600. And this is where the issue came from. Because it was 1,005,600, that was the cap. But when they did the 1.5 times, that was fine. But as soon as they went to 2 times pay, that hard cap went over. We went over the hard cap, which resulted in people not getting paid at all. Because as soon as they went over the hard cap, the game was like, nope, we shouldn't. So it didn't pay them. I thought they were hacking and cheating. Or people like me, I would just hit the hard cap. I hit the hard cap. And you're thinking, how do you hit the hard cap if it's 2 times pay and other people went over? Let me show you. So this is our Acid Lab right here, right? We're going to be selling this here today in the public lobby to put all of this to the test. But one thing you will know or may not know is if you go onto services in your interaction menu and go to Acid Lab, right here, you can rename your Acid Lab, right? This is the default one, and that's what I was at. I was at the default one. So when I did 2 times pay, I just hit that 1,005,600. But if you were to change the name, this will boost your Acid Lab production by 5%. So that's what I did, and that's what other people did where they got 0 money. Because that extra 5%, it made they wouldn't get paid anything. So there's a lot of killing going on in this lobby, so I don't know if I want to stay in it, to be honest with you. But the good thing is, it's an Acid Lab sell mission, and you're on a motorcycle. Most people leave you alone, so I may just try it anyway. Can I even register as a boss? Sure bloody can. But what did Rockstar do to combat this, you may think? Oh, well, surely, easiest thing to do, go into the code, increase the limit. From 1,005,600, maybe just increase it to 2 million or 3 million. No, what they decided to do was lower the bonus. Instead of it being like 20 people you bonus on from a public lobby, they lowered it to 16 people, which even with the 5% bonus that we had, made it so we got less money. So the day prior, I did a full sale in a full lobby without renaming my product, and I got 1,005,600. The next day, I paid 3,500 to get the 5% boost, and I ended up getting like 800,000 or something. It was broken. Like they had nerfed it completely. So what I'm here to do today is see exactly, have they nerfed it? Is it still nerfed, I should say? Or have they buffed it? Have they fixed it? Have they increased the base cap that they had, the hard caps on this game? Because there's no way, right? Like they had this entire hot dumpster fire of an update when they had all these issues. There's no way that they do the exact same one just a month later and it's still broken. Surely. Surely. That's what we're going to figure out here today. So, you know what? I think we should just start selling. There's 26 people in this lobby. If we go and look, there's a lot of people around us. There's an oppressor. There's a lot of people just around me. I would hope they would just bugger off a little bit so I can go out on my way. Hopefully our sell missions are going to be up here because there's nobody. You know what? Nobody likes to chase. Nobody likes to chase a motorcycle around. All right, so let's put this thing to the test. Let's sell this in a public lobby, a full public lobby, which we have currently, and hope that we don't have hackers in here. It doesn't seem like we do from what nobody's saying anything about modders. But obviously, people could shoot at this and blow it up. This thing could take a lot of missiles, as you guys know. But people could be pains in the butt about it. So what we're going to do... Jeez Louise, you see the speed that thing got? We're just going to park it here. Now let's go into the back and see if we can sell this. So Fool's Gold for 703, right? So that's 703 without the bonus. We should get a pretty decent bonus for this. All right, let's go. You know what? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no. So this is what we're going to do. Didn't get me. People always yell at me for not getting out of there fast enough. But we didn't lose it. We didn't lose it. Oh, we got out of there. We got out of there. Wow. I should have gone with my instincts. Like I was thinking that wasn't going to be the lobby I wanted to be in, to be completely honest. But let's see what we're at with product here. Okay, so we've lost a smidge, like a teeny tiny amount. So that's fine. That'll just take us a little bit here. I could always speed this up to boost our production, but I feel like that's a waste. So I'm just going to wait here for a second and get that. I should have known better. I don't know. There's a precedent. All right, I'll come back to you. Let's speed this up a bit. All right, so it would seem that we've got a pretty decent lobby here. The only problem with it is there's only 20 people in it, and if one person leaves, we won't get the bonus anyway. So is that a really good test to see if this is working? Unless we do it really quick, what do we think? And for anyone that's wondering, it took about 10 minutes, I think. Maybe less than 10 minutes for that little bar to fill back up. There's 19 people now. I have to find a new one. All right, we got 24 people in here, and there's not a lot of CEOs or anything like that. So I think this could be the lobby. It is 4 a.m. You know what? Let's just go. Let's not say let's just go. Let's take a breather. Anything sketchy going on? Doesn't look like. So the time is currently 5:30 a.m. in game. So the sun should be coming up, and you guys know I like doing things in the daytime anyway. So it's worth waiting. But anyway, let's take this thing out. Let's see if we can get a sell on for this one. Now, this is obviously one of the things in a public lobby that you're gonna have to deal with, unfortunately, is just people that suck. All right, the sun is coming out. 27 people. Now, like I say, the majority of people, from experience, don't seem to attack you when you're... You can't make this up. We need a different lobby. So I was fully under the impression that I would have lost all my product, to be completely honest with you, and I was fully ready to accept that. But we haven't. We still have it all. So that's a good thing. I would have just assumed if people were able to blow this thing up, they would have been able to keep it. So anyway, I'm a man of the people. We need to do this again. Third time's charm, right? Third time lucky. So I can only assume the reason we died last time is because he probably killed me and not specifically the truck. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going with. So there's a business battle going on right now. So I'm hoping that people, this could backfire. Either they're going to go to the business battle and leave me be, or they're going to assume I'm part of the business battle and come after me also. We'll figure it out, but we're selling it. I'm not scared of you people. You stupid modders. I'll fight. I'll keep going. You're not going to scare me into my own invite-only lobby. All right, where am I going? All right, let's do this. 20 minutes remaining. Let's get the mic out of my face because I don't want to be chewing on it while I'm trying to talk to you guys. Sometimes these missions are easy, sometimes they're hard. What I was trying to say last time before I blew up, which essentially this is our third attempt at this. So if you are mentally stable, I would recommend you most likely just do this in an invite-only lobby. What I was trying to say last time before we blew up, though, is for the most part, people leave you alone on these cell missions for the acid lab because it's a motorcycle and people can't be bothered chasing a motorcycle around. If you've seen my videos of me selling these, I have a lot of videos on it. You'll see I've been chased before, but because these things are so nimble, can go down alleyways and all of that, people just tend to leave you alone for the most part, unless you have a hacker, which is what I've had on this recording here. Also, I should mention, if you're looking for a full guide, like on the acid lab, like how to get it for free, how to, just basically a how-to guide on the acid lab, I'll leave it linked in the description and at the end of this video. Go watch that. Like, I talk about how to do all the fully upgrading it and how to get it for free, and just basically everything you need to know about the acid lab is in that video. So this video is more so me trying to check and see if all of this stuff, I should have gone up that ramp, if all of the stuff still work. Now, this is the one with the cops, right? If I'm not mistaken. It's been so long since I've done it. I'm now thinking, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can just take these guys out, right? It's been a while since I've done this mission. I'm going to be honest with you. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that can happen? It's easier than going up onto the roof. It's easier than going on the roof. Do I have to? Oh, no, I was like, what's that thing on my mini-map that looks like the big puffy thing from that movie? It's nothing. It's literally just the thing saying to go on a ramp. Oh, there's a guy right there. Well, there's two people right there. Well, that's fantastic. I want to kind of avoid people is the plan here. So, wow-wee. Okay, that kind of worked in my favor. All right, can we just chill down here for a minute? Can I actually just call Lester? How come he's always knocking about and ready to hang out and do stuff when you don't need him? But when you need him, he's like, I'm not available right now. I'm currently on the toilet. What's he going to say?
What's going on?
Yeah, can't do it. Okay. Of course it's unavailable. Why would it be available when I need it? No reason. There's no reason for it to be available when I actually need it. All right, so there's a fighter jet above us, which thinks they're slick. But I'm feeling down here. Again, this is why people don't like... There we go. This is why people don't like chasing people. Let's just keep an eye on that guy. Where is he? I don't know where the fighter jet's gone. But we're just going to ignore him. We're just going to pretend that he doesn't exist. How about that? How about them apples? All right. So I feel like I took that like a pro. If I do say so myself. Okay. I feel like we nailed that mission. We shot one guy. We hid. There was the fighter jet, but I don't think he would have tried attacking. Maybe he would. But he would have had... What am I doing? What am I actually doing? I was too busy looking at my mini-map that I wasn't even looking where I was going. Typically, I don't need... my peripheral's good enough, but... Whatever. I was just keeping my eye, making sure there was no fighter jets or anything coming for us. You see me looking down there, that's exactly what I'm looking at. Okay. So we can just go in here. Excuse me, sir. All right. Back of this little badger. In we go. In we bloody go. Leave the area. Don't mind if I do. All right, where's my vehicles? Request personal vehicle. That'll do it. Let's put our gun away because we're not doing anything out of the ordinary. There's my vehicle. Thank you very much. It's never when you're looking at it. It always ends up behind you. And let's get out of here. So that took us, what, 5 minutes to do? Fairly easy breezy. Easy peasy. All right, let's see. This is the moment of truth. 985, an absolute show. I will tell you that much for free. Rockstar, you've lost the bloody plot. Absolutely lost the plot. You had a month to fix the The absolute steaming pile of trash that you had accidentally created. You actually had a couple days to do it when you originally did it. And then you did an update and we were all like, oh, okay, they fixed it. And then guess what? They didn't. They just nerfed the bloody acid lab so that it wasn't as good for us. Now, a month later, why put this back at 2 times again when you know it is broken? If it was at 1.5 times the way it used to be, 1.5 times with the 20, you made more money when it was 1.5 times than we do now at 2 times because you broke it last bloody time. This is stupid. I'm sorry, but like the acid lab, I love it. It's a great passive business, especially for solo players, people that are new to the game. That's, you know, all great. All great. But that is ridiculous. The fact that they did something and they messed up, and we have a full lobby, right? The fact that they did something and then completely just wasn't even thinking and we're like, oh crap, like we've done 2 times on this, but because of our limits we set on it, people aren't going to get paid. So we're going to have to nerf it so that people get paid less money than they would when they get 1.5 times. And then people were mad about that. And now, a month later, instead of doing a different business, they've put the acid lab back in. Incredibly, they put it back in way too quick. Maybe I was thinking they put it back in a month later because they fixed it and it's their way of saying sorry. No, they put it back in and it's still nerfed. It's still, we're not even getting, I just did a full amount in a full lobby with a 5% bonus for renaming it. And we didn't even hit the 1,005,600. You can, however, hit that if you don't have the whole thing is a mess. Like, the fact that they brought this back and are like, yeah, no, we still haven't fixed it. Like, I genuinely don't think people are working on GTA 5 anymore, man. You know what's funny? Is I wasn't even upset about Cayo, but I'm really upset about this. I mean, it is what it is, but here's the thing. With that, keeping that in mind, 900,000, 980,000. And it takes typically about 4 hours to fill this thing up, right? Unless you go inside like this. Unless you come inside and do the boost to production, right? If you do the boost production, it'll take a little bit less, but it still takes around 4 hours to fill this thing up, right? So in 4 hours, 980,000 in 4 hours is a stinker. You thought Cayo was bad, man. Even this at 2 times, Cayo is better than this. I would do that over this any day of the week. But this is passive, so you can just let it run in the background and you can do it every hour or every 4 hours, just come back to it. So that's a good thing. Obviously, the hangar business you can make way more money from, but this is passive. So I would fill this thing up, you know, work on a hangar, do the ground sourcing, or maybe do the Cayo heist during that cooldown. You know what we could do? Is like, how much is the most you can make in like 4 hours? So you would do the Cayo heist and then you got a cooldown. Then you would fill, so you'd fill this all the way up, right? Then you'd do the Cayo Perico heist. And then during the cooldown, you'd come back to this, make sure it was still filled up. And then while it was filling up, you would do the hangar, ground hangar missions, right? And then just keep doing that and then coming back to this to fill it up with supplies. And then after a couple hours, you sell this, you sell your hangar, and then you could probably do Cayo again. And that's a lot of money, man. If you want to see that, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll have that up this weekend. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, it is upsetting for sure. I really was hoping that they would have fixed it, but they didn't. So, screw you, Rockstar. Just kidding. Love ya. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Goodbye.